Hi, thanks for stopping in. This vinyasa class is for you. It took me a lot of time to make it, so if you are able to donate, I would really appreciate it. You can see my Venmo handle. It's gonna be somewhere in here, and I'll also write it at the bottom of in the notes. If you don't feel like you can donate right now, please take this class anyway. Please do your vinyasa, do your yoga, do your practice. And I totally understand where you're coming from. If you do have the capability to donate, I would really appreciate it. The more money I make off of these, the more time I can spend on the next one. So yeah, be generous if you can. This class is for everybody, it's all levels, so please listen to your body. There are some things that I'm performing that you may not perform. You also may take variations that aren't in the practice and use those as well. It's your body. Please listen to your body the whole way through. With that said, if you do choose to follow this video, you do so at your own risk. Please be cautious, be gentle, be careful with yourself, and let's all stay healthy together. Thanks. Hello and welcome. We're going to start our practice today standing upright with our feet about hip width apart. Roll your shoulders down the back, open up the chest. Good, let's do that again. Take a deep breath in, lift the shoulders. Exhale to roll them down the back. Deep breath in, inhale, lift. Exhale, melt down the back. Two more, full breath in, lift. Exhale, release down the back one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale to release down the back. Sweep the arms up, take a full breath in. Exhale to tuck your chin into your chest. Curl halfway down the spine, rest. And then curl right back up. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your chin in, curl down a little bit farther, sliding the hands down the shins. Inhale, roll your way up, reach up, and exhale, maybe this time you take it all the way down the shins towards the floor. Stop when you need to stop, take it at your own pace. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tuck the chin in, curl all the way down the spine. Good, pause here. Walk your elbows up onto your thighs. Make a long, flat back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold. Hands to your thighs. Inhale, come into an arched spine. Lift the chest. And exhale, push the thighs away around your spine. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart. And exhale, squeeze your belly button up and in. One more time to inhale, roll forward, lift the chest, and exhale to round up and back. Release forward, hands could stay resting on your thighs as you drop the head and neck, or come all the way down towards the mat, drop your head towards the floor. Notice there's a deep bend in the backs of the legs so that you can rest the belly or the elbows on the thighs. Breathe in deeply. And breathe out. Full breath in. And breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Walk your hands onto your shins or thighs. Inhale to a long flat back. Squeeze your navel to your spine. Exhale, fold down low. Inhale, curl all the way up the spine to stand. Sweep up to the ceiling. And exhale, dive down, bend your knees, curl all the way down to the floor. Inhale, flat back, press palms into shins. And exhale, curl down low, roll up, deep breath in, sweep up to the ceiling. And exhale, tuck your chin and roll down your spine. One more time, inhale, flat back, pull the weight forward into the toes. And exhale to melt down. Inhale, sweep all the way back up to stand. And exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, curl all the way down your spine. Walk your fingertips forward, step your shins down onto the mat. Good, and then we'll sink our hips to one side, kicking the legs straight forward down the mat. Hips come to the center. Walk your hands back behind your hips, roll the shoulders down the back. And then start here by just bending the elbows. Inhale to bend. Exhale, straighten and lift your chest. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Good. This time, inhale, bend. Exhale, lift the hips an inch away from the mat. Inhale, bend low. Exhale, lift up a little bit higher. Inhale, bend low. Exhale, lift up as high as you can. One more time. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift up, hold at the top here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release the hips back down to the floor. Slide the heels in front of you, keeping softness in the backs of the knees. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach forward to rise up. Exhale, plant the hands, plant the feet. Inhale, lift your hips nice and high. And exhale, sit. Stretch the heels forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach past your toes as far as you can. Inhale, reach forward to rise up through a flat back. Exhale, hands and feet. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch to lift up. Exhale, hands, feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend long. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands, feet. Inhale, up. Exhale, sit. Inhale, lengthen. Legs might get straighter, they might not. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands, feet. Inhale, hips. Exhale, sit. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Hold it here. Remembering these knees could be nice and bent. You might even wrap your arms underneath the thighs, drawing the forehead towards the knees. Elbows could rest on the knees and hands could rest in your right on your forehead. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Breathe into the back of your neck. One more full breath here. And exhale, release. Gently curl back up the spine. Let's lean to one side and kick the shins back behind us, crawling back into our tabletop position. I'm going to start by peeling my left hand up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to circle that arm back, down and around. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, circle back, down and around. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle down and around. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, big circle around. One more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, big circle. Plant your palms firmly down onto the floor, right underneath your shoulders. Hips stacked right over the knees. As you inhale, lean forward, little stretch in the wrists. And exhale, send the hips back to your heels. Inhale, come forward, weight over the fingertips. And exhale, sink to your heels. Once more. Inhale, lean forward. This time, tuck your toes and send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now we're working towards straight legs, but they might not be straight right away. You might have bent knees to begin, and that's perfectly welcome here. You can also drop your knees at any time and take child's pose instead of downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Kick your right heel up to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale out. Draw little circles with your heel all the way around and up. And then remember, you could be doing this with your knee down on the floor. Deep breath in. And a breath out. One more full inhale. Exhale, place both knees onto the mat and roll up your spine. Step your right foot forward in front of you, and then tiptoe that foot forward a little bit farther and start to sink the hips forward and down. Inhale, arms sweep out side to side. Exhale, take your hands down, tap the floor. Maybe you tuck your back toes and lift the knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Exhale, frame your foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant the knee. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, replant the knee. Good. Take your hands firmly down and step your right foot back to meet your left. You can do that in whatever way is comfortable to you. Both knees may come down. You may step back first before making your way back. Hold plank if you can. If you must, bring the knees down to the floor. Deep breath in and a breath out. Full inhale. Good. Point forward off of the toes and take your knees to the mat. Squeeze your belly button up and in. Squeeze your elbows to the sides of your waist and try to draw your chest down parallel with the floor. Hold here and then drop your hips. Lift your heart. Take a breath in. Release down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Good. Biggest one. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze the elbows back. And exhale, release. Try to pull your belly button up off of the floor first, and then press back up into your tabletop position. Stack your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips directly over your knees. And then we'll peel the right hand up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, circle the arm back and around. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, circle around. Two more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to circle. Last one. Deep breath in, and a full breath out. Plant your palm down. Good. You can stick with version one. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, hips to your heels, or tuck your toes. Inhale, forward. Exhale, press your hips to your heels. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, come forward. Exhale to press back. One more time. Inhale, come forward. And exhale to press back. Hold here. Toes are still tucked under. Get that deep stretch in the ankle. Breath in. And a breath out. Deep breath into your upper back. And a breath out. One more. Exhale, crawl your way forward. Lean forward, weight into the fingertips, tuck your toes, and send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Hold this here, deep breath in. And a breath out. When you're ready, kick your left heel up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. And then make little circles with that heel. Take little circles around, knowing that you could drop the right knee down at any time if you need to. Circle that heel around and back. And then go ahead and place both knees down onto the mat. Curl all the way up your spine. Stand up tall. Step your left foot forward this time to the top of the mat and sink your hips down nice and low. Arms sweep up, full breath in. Exhale to frame your foot. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee. And release it down as you exhale. Inhale, arms sweep up. Push out of your left foot. Exhale to plant the palms. Inhale, press the back knee high. And exhale to release. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to frame your foot. Inhale, press the back knee. And exhale, release. Good. Let's plant the palms. Squeeze belly button to spine. You can step back however it's comfortable for you. Maybe go straight back into that high plank. Unlock your elbows. Make sure they're not locked out. And drop your knees here if you need to, but try to keep the shoulders stacked over the wrists. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, point forward off of the toes. Take the knees down. Squeeze your elbows back to your waistline, as close to your belly button as you can get. Come halfway down, hold. Then drop your hips, lift your heart. One giant breath in, point your toes, and release down. Pull your belly button up off of the floor, press through tabletop, tuck your toes and send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale to rise high to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, see your thumbs, and then tiptoe your way all the way up towards the top of the mat, coming to your forward fold. Once again, elbows may rest on thighs. Bend your knees so much that your belly, your rib cage makes contact with your thighs. Tuck your chin into your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep inhale and exhale out. One more. Good. Pull your belly button up and in, away from your thighs. Curl all the way up the spine to stand soft and slow. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears, and exhale, melt them down the back. Good. Urdhva Hastasana. Sweep the arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale your hands to heart center. Let your eyes close. Bring your big toes together to touch. Your heels are about an inch apart. Take a deep breath in. Sigh the air out. Full inhale. Yawn out. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in. Let out some noise. So now go ahead and step up to the top of your mat. We're going to take 3 sun salutations. As you inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the top. Exhale, dive down over your thighs. Inhale to a long, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, and step your feet to the back of the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, find chaturanga. Bend your elbows back. Inhale to lift your heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale out. You can move this down dog around as much as you want. You could skip it and take child's pose instead. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale out. Inhale up high to your toes, as high as you can get. Exhale, bend your knees, see your thumbs, and tiptoe all the way up in between the hands. As you inhale, slide the palms onto the shins, flatten your spine, squeeze the navel in. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reach out to rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, little back bend. And exhale, dive right back down over the legs. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, Vinyasa. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Pause for your breath in. Exhale, point forward, drop the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, send the hips up and back. Deep inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, come up to your tiptoes. Exhale to bend your knees, look forward, step or maybe hop your feet all the way up in between your thumbs. Inhale to a long flat back. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, sweep out, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step or maybe hop the feet to the back of the mat. Pause for your breath in. Use an exhale to find your chaturanga, dropping the knees or keeping them lifted. Inhale to lift into a little back bend. And exhale, send the hips up and back. So that was a different version of the vinyasa. You can take it if you feel like your body is ready, or you can stick with the first version. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Full inhale, and exhale. Deep breath in, rise up high to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or maybe hop your feet in between your thumbs. Inhale to a long flat back, and exhale, melt down. Inhale, sweep out to rise up. And exhale, take your hands to heart center. Again. Great, moving on. Step up to the top of your mat. Big toes are touching, heels are about 1 inch apart. Sweep the arms up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Stare straight in front of you. Find your drishti, a single location, a single focal point. Keep your eyes there. Pick up your right knee, flex your foot. Try to take the knee up to hip height. Pull your belly button back, hollowing out the navel, firming up the abdominal wall. Deep breath in. And a breath out. Sweep the arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Kick that heel straight back behind you. Start to draw your chest down, making your body a long plank from heel to head. Inhale, come all the way up. Sweep back up. Look at that drishti, that focal point. Exhale, move that point to a place on the floor right underneath your nose, warrior 3. Inhale, sweep right back up. Squeeze the knee towards the chest. And exhale, warrior 3, hover and hold. Pause for a breath in. Bend your left knee as deeply as you can and step to the back of the mat. Sweep the arms up overhead, crescent lunge. As you inhale, press the legs straight. Exhale, bend the knee as deeply as you can. Inhale, press the legs straight. Exhale, bend down nice and low. Inhale, stretch long. And exhale, bend the knee low. Inhale, reach up, lengthen that leg. This time, bend your knee, take your hands down to frame your front foot. Step back into your high plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, your vinyasa, the vinyasa that fits your body. Bend the elbows as you exhale. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale to send your hips up and back. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Deep inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, rise up high to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, see your thumbs, step or maybe hop the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to a long flat back. And exhale, melt down. Inhale, sweep out to rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Find your drishti, focus your eyes. On an exhale, pull the left knee up to hip height. Squeeze your navel to your spine, hollow out the belly button. Breathe in deeply. And breathe out. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, warrior 3. Try to keep that left hip dropping down so it's even with the right. Squeeze the fingertips back. Inhale, rise back up to stand, knee to chest. Exhale, tilt forward, make a straight long line from head to heel. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, kick that leg straight back, hollow out the navel. Good. Pause here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee as deeply as you can. Step the left toes to the back of the mat. Sweep the arms up, full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more time, inhale. And exhale, bend. Good, inhale to lengthen your front leg. This time as you bend the knee, take the hands down, frame the foot, step back into your high plank. Deep inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Full inhale. Exhale out. On your next inhale, rise up high to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, see your thumbs. Step or float right up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a long flat back. And exhale, melt down. Inhale, sweep out to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Draw your right knee into your chest. Pause for a breath in. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, warrior three. Hold here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend your left knee, step to the back of the mat. Try to sweep the floor. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. And exhale, straighten your front leg and tilt forward. Bend your knee, inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten that leg, tilt forward. You don't have to get all the way flat. Inhale, bend your knee, lift up. Exhale, tilt forward. Inhale into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, drag your back toes halfway up the mat and then spin the heel down on a gentle diagonal. So the heel is in, toes are out on about 45-degree angle. Reach the arms up overhead, inhale. As you exhale, take the arms outside to side. Come into your flat back. Start to pull the left hip back and your right hip forward. Squeeze your navel to your spine. You have the option to rest your hands on your thighs, or even better, right on your hips here. Just make sure you're not locking out this front knee. There's some softness there. Take one more deep breath in. And then you can stay right here or continue to fold forward. Put a little bend in that knee. Take your hands down to frame your foot. If you have the ability to keep the leg straight without locking out the knee, go ahead and play with that. Deep breath in. And a breath out. One more inhale. Good, now really bend that left knee. Curl your way all the way up the spine. Lift your back heel, inhale. Exhale, drop your right knee down to the mat. Left knee stacked right over your ankle, so we're up fairly high. Take your hands to heart center, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left. Good, so keep pulling the left knee across the body towards the center line of the mat. Squeeze your navel to your spine and try to bring your thumbs right to the center of your chest. Look gently over your left shoulder, breathe in. And breathe out. You can stay right here or maybe hook your elbow outside of the thigh. Press your left palm down into your right, look up over the left shoulder, breathe in. And breathe out. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more full breath. Exhale, release. Take your hands down to the mat. Tuck your toes, step back, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, your hips up and back. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Full inhale. Exhale out. One more. Inhale to rise up high to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, see your thumbs. Step or float your way right up to the top of the mat. Inhale, long, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach out to rise up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Draw your left knee into your chest. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, warrior three. Pause here. Kick that leg back. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze your navel to your spine. Reach your head forward. Reach your heel back. One more deep breath. On your exhale, bend your right knee. Step to the back of the mat. Try to sweep the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, straighten that front leg and gently tilt forward. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, take that tilt, pull the right hip back. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale to tilt forward. Inhale, bend your knee, crescent lunge. Exhale, step the back foot halfway up the mat and spin the heel down on a gentle diagonal. Arms sweep up, pyramid pose, inhale. Exhale, flat back. Steer your right hip back, left hip forward. Reach out side to side. Option to take the hands to the hips or maybe softly, gently to the thigh without locking out the back of the right knee. Breathe in. And breathe out. Deep inhale. Look straight down at your big toe as you exhale. Dive down, tuck your chin into your chest. Full breath in. And breath out. You could put soup cans under your hands here if you wanted to. If you have blocks in the house, you can use those as well. Take one more deep breath. And then bend your front knee deeply. Pull your belly button in. Curl all the way up the spine. Spin your back heel high. And let's lower that back knee all the way down to the floor. Stack right knee directly over right heel. And then sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath in. And then keeping your hips frozen right where they are, spin around your waist. Pull your belly button back to drive the right elbow back. Look gently over the right shoulder. 2 more breaths. Stay right where you are, or as you exhale, take the left elbow outside of your right thigh. Press your right palm down into your left and look up over the right shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. And release. Take your hands down. Step back into your high plank. Full inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And breath out. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Kick your right heel up to the ceiling as high as it will go. Nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, slide your knee through your thumbs. Slide your left toes back and sink your right hip down to the floor. Good, you have the option to keep the hips staying straight forward here. If that doesn't feel possible to you, just lean onto the right hand and let the left hip lift and fall open. If you do feel comfortable here, you may start to bring the elbows down, making your way towards a half pigeon. You can also do this in that open position, walking your way forward, getting more of a stretch in the right hip. Just make sure you feel comfortable in the joints, and if you don't, feel free to adjust it. Listen to your body. Breathe in deeply here, and breathe out. Now, if this doesn't feel like much, if you're not feeling it in the right hip, you can take that right foot and bring it forward on your mat, taking your shin almost parallel with the front edge of the mat. 1 more deep breath wherever you are. And then exhale, release. Lean back over onto that right hip. Squeeze the right heel in close. Look back at your back foot. Left hip is up high. Bend your back knee. You may tuck that heel right behind the hip to get the stretch in the quadriceps. If you have a little more space, you may squeeze the heel to your hip with your hand. If you've got a lot of space, take the inside edge of the foot, turn and face the front of the room, squeezing the heel in nice and close. Deep breath in, full breath out. Inhale fully, exhale completely. 1 more deep breath wherever you are. Breathe in and release it out. Let the foot go. Tuck your toes, step back into your high plank, squeeze your navel to your spine. Inhale, send your hips up and back. Exhale, sigh the air out. Inhale to kick your left heel to the ceiling. Exhale to slide your knee through your thumbs. Slide your right toes down the back of the mat. Good, and again, you may stay facing straight forward, getting that deep stretch in the left hip. You may lean onto the left hand to take that hip down to the floor, and then maybe start to walk forward over your knee, nice and gently. If you're feeling comfortable here, remember you can take that left foot forward and start to square off the shin towards the front edge of the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep inhale. And exhale out. Think about using your breath to fill up the space around the hip. Inhale. And Exhale, release. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Everybody lean onto that left hip. Pull your left heel in close. Plant your left hand down and bend your right knee, pulling the right toes close to your hip. You can use your hand to draw that heel a little closer and then sit back onto the heel to get the stretch in your quadriceps. If you've got more space, pick up the heel and squeeze it to your hip. If you've got lots of space, take the inside edge of the foot and turn the hip straight forward. Start to squeeze your heel towards your right hip deeply. Breathe in and breathe out. Full inhale. Exhale out. One more deep breath. Exhale to release the foot down. Tuck the toes under, plant your palms, high plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower your knees down to the mat. Good, sink your hips to one side and kick your legs straight forward. Draw your hips to the center of the mat and then hold on behind your thighs. Lean back. Navasana, boat pose. Point your toes to begin. If you feel comfortable here, you may start to bring the toes up to knee height. Hollow out the belly button as much as you can. Pull it back to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Nice deep open breaths. If you're working too hard, dial it back. Make it a little lighter. Stay or open up the palms. Turn them to face the ceiling. Squeeze the navel back. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. Take the heels down to the floor. Stretch the heels forward gently. Reach forward. Tuck your chin into your chest. Round your back. Look down at your belly button and slowly, one vertebra at a time, roll your way down from the tailbone, up the spine to the mid-back, rib cage, finally the shoulder blades and the head. Relax your legs, let the toes flop open, let your palms turn open to the ceiling. Take a deep inhale and exhale out. Good, we're gonna do a little core work here before we move on. Make sure you're well centered on your mat. Plant your feet down, lift your hips and tuck the tailbone under so you can feel the low back pressing firmly into the floor. Pull your knees into your chest and make sure that you maintain that flat back on the floor. And then start to take the knees forward so they stack over the hips. Reach your fingertips forward, tuck your chin into your chest, hold here. See if you can tap your right toes down and back up. Inhale to tap left toes, exhale up. Inhale right, exhale close. Inhale left, exhale close. Inhale right, exhale close. Inhale left. We can make it harder by making that leg straight and close. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, one more level, keep it the way you want it, or maybe both heels press forward and pull them back. Two more. Last one. Squeeze the knees all the way into the chest and roll the shoulder blades down. Now remember as you're practicing those that your low back is flat on the floor the whole time. If you start to feel it arch up, that's a good sign to dial it back. Go more gently. Breathe in and breathe out. Replant the soles of the feet down onto the floor. Reach back, try to tickle your heels with your fingertips, and again, flatten the low back into the mat. Plant your palms firmly down, tuck your tailbone, and roll up your spine to bridge pose. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, press down into the backs of the arms, and wrap the shoulders behind the shoulder blades. Keep tucking your tailbone to press the hips even higher. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep inhale, exhale out. Two more. Last one. Soften your shoulders, soften the upper back, and roll down your spine, one vertebra at a time. Take a deep breath in. Yawn out.
out. Good, we're going to do that again. You can stick with that first version, or we'll add on by interlacing the hands underneath the hips. Start by tucking the tailbone under and curling it up away from the floor. Press down into the arms, wrap the shoulders underneath your back, and then maybe interlace the hands behind you. Press the pinkies down into the floor, press the hips up towards the ceiling. 3 more breaths. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, navel to spine, send the hips to the ceiling. 2 more. Lift up even higher, squeeze the inner thighs towards the center of the mat. 1 more deep breath. And then soften the fingertips, soften the shoulders, curl down the spine from the top to the middle, to the bottom, release. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out. Walk your feet out wide to the edges of the mat, maybe even off the edges of the mat, and let your knees collapse together. Rest your hands on top of your belly and allow the eyes to close. Follow your breath in. Follow your breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Really nice. Heel toe your feet back into hip width apart. Draw your right knee into your chest. Low back presses into the floor. Left leg may stay right where it is. It may come down a little bit or all the way down the mat to feel that deep stretch in the left hip flexors. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep inhale and exhale. 1 more. Good. Hold on behind your thigh. Now you could take a shirt, you could take a dish towel, a towel, something thin is best. If you have a strap, you can take one of those. Or take your fingertips and hold behind your thigh. As you inhale, start to lengthen your front leg. Exhale, flex your foot, and then bend your knee. Inhale, point your toe, and then lengthen your leg. Exhale, flex, and bend. Inhale, point, and straight. Exhale, flex, and bend. Good. Inhale, point, and straight. Hold here. You may walk your hands up higher towards your ankle if it's available to you. Tuck your chin into your chest and draw your forehead towards your shin. You do not have to come all the way up, and that knee may bend a little bit, but work to press it straight if you can. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, start by bending the knee. Release the shoulders down to the mat. And then take your right foot down. Draw your left knee into your chest. Give it a deep squeeze. Breathe in. Slide your right foot halfway down or maybe all the way down the mat. Inhale. Exhale, try to press your thigh down into your rib cage. 1 more deep breath. Really nice. Take your strap, your rag, your t-shirt, whatever is working for you, wrap it behind the thigh. Inhale to lengthen your leg. Exhale, flex the foot, and then bend the knee. Inhale, point, and straight. Exhale, flex, and then bend. Inhale, point, and straight. Exhale, flex, and bend. Inhale, point, and straight. Hold it here. Walk your hands up towards the ankle if that's available to you. Tuck your chin into your chest. Start to guide the forehead towards your shin. Breathe in. Elbows squeeze in alongside that shin. 1 more deep breath. And then start by bending that top knee. Squeeze it in tight and then roll down your back. Bring your right knee up to meet your left. Let the knees float open. And then close them back together. Inhale to open. Exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open up. And exhale to close. Draw the soles of the feet back down to the floor. Extend your legs down the mat. Turn your palms open to the ceiling. Let your inner thighs flop open. Let your feet relax. Let them go. Close your eyes gently. And start to focus on your breath. Watch the air flow in. And watch the air flow out. Focus on the breath in the nostrils. Letting everything else go. Just watch the breath flow in and back out. And then draw the focus of your attention into the back of your throat. Watch the air there. Maybe you feel a cool sensation as the air flows in, and a warm sensation as the air flows out. Stay with the back of the throat. Finally, bring your focus, your awareness into your belly. You may even choose to rest your hands on top of the belly so you can feel the breath rise and fall. Inhale. Exhale gently. Nothing is forced. Breathe naturally, breathe openly. On your next inhale, point your toes forward, reach your arms up overhead, arch your back away from the floor, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then exhale, keep your eyes closed, just roll onto one hip, drawing the knees into the chest. You may rest your ear and your cheek on your upper arm. Breathe in and breathe out. Use your top hand to press down into the floor and lift yourself up to an easy seated position. Find a position that feels comfortable for you to sit in. It doesn't have to match mine. Press your palms together and take your thumbs to the center of your chest, Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Yawn the air out. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. One more. Let's close with one Om together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you have questions, you can write me questions in the little box below. Anything else? Yeah, get your questions in there. I'll answer them. I look at it every day. Great. Thank you.